Back when Bitcoin was cheap, I'm talking $3,000, there was a goal called the 21 Bitcoin Club. I wanted to be in the 21 Bitcoin Club. And the 21 Bitcoin Club means that you have 1/1,000,000th of all the Bitcoin that can ever possibly exist. And that's not accounting for all the millions of Bitcoin that have already been lost, destroyed, put on hard drives and flushed down the toilet and buried in landfills. 21 million Bitcoin are all the coin that can ever exist, ever. So if you have 21, you have 1/1,000,000th of all the Bitcoin. Imagine having 1/1,000,000th of all the dollars that existed. You'd be a trillionaire. And Bitcoin, a lot of people believe, is going to become the money. I feel like 21 Bitcoin may not be that achievable for people nowadays, but 2.1 Bitcoin maybe. 2.1 Bitcoin, if you work hard enough, you could save up the $200,000 it's going to cost you. But 2.1 Bitcoin gives you 1/10,000,000th of all the money that will ever exist, which is still an absolutely huge amount. I really believe at this day and age, when people like me have hundreds of Bitcoin, other people have thousands of Bitcoin, I feel like we're going to get to the stage where a whole coiner is going to be the equivalent of a multimillionaire. I believe that people are going to look at people and say, wow, he's got a whole Bitcoin. A whole Bitcoin may be worth 9, 10, 11. Michael Saylor thinks $13 million in today's spending value at one point. And this isn't even so far in the future. So I would absolutely advise everybody to put some money into Bitcoin today. 0.21, if that's all you can do. Because in 10 to 15 years' time, you're going to regret not buying it. Don't sell your cool stuff to buy more Bitcoin. Right now, people with low incomes but some assets are selling all their stuff they can to buy Bitcoin. Let me tell you something. If you have a nice Mercedes and that's all you have and you're in your town and that's what makes you cool, don't sell your Mercedes. Don't be a dork or a loser for the next 5 years with nothing tangible and nothing that makes you cool just to put money into Bitcoin. Instead, you're the man with the nice Mercedes. Go out there, make some money, put that into Bitcoin. Don't hibernate. Everyone's looking at hibernating. I'm trying to buy a boat. I'm buying new Bugattis. I'm buying new cars and still finding some money to put into Bitcoin. If I were playing the game that the boring nerds play, I would buy none of this stuff. Because if I spend $1 million on a car today, it's going to be worth $2 million in Bitcoin next year. I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. However, having cars is cool. I like having cars. And when you begin the hibernation process, once you put your money into Bitcoin and think, okay, well, we'll see where this goes. If it doubles, you won't ever want to sell half of it out to buy that car. So you're never going to take it. You're going to get addicted to the hibernation. You're going to get addicted to watching that chart go up as you sit in your bedroom with no one to suck your fucking pee-pee and no nice car to drive on the roads and no private jet to fly in and no boat to sail in. So don't be a nerd. Buy some crypto. Enjoy your life. Do both. Crypto very much is the gateway to global living, and the way that the world has changed over the last 30 years is scary. Hopefully, with Trump being elected, we're going to see a swing back. Hopefully, far-right national parties take control of their own countries, and we're going to see a swing back when it comes to things like freedom of speech. But it was unthinkable 25 years ago that you could have a political opinion and lose your bank accounts because of it. This happened to Nigel Farage. It certainly happened to me. It's happened with many people I know. I'm on a red list with a clean criminal record in every country I've ever visited. I'm on a red list for bank accounts. But I don't need bank accounts. You know, there are people whose sight gets better when they lose their hearing, whose hearing gets better when they lose their sight. I've got my life set up in such a way now that I don't ever want a bank account again. I've become the bankless man. I may well be one of the richest people on the planet who doesn't have a bank account. The only bank accounts I have right now are frozen with large sums of money in it that I can't touch. But you can't touch my crypto. No one can touch my crypto. Crypto is the future. If you want to be a sovereign man and have your own opinions and move around the world, you need crypto. Because in every single city in the world, you have what are called OTC agents. That means I can land in China tomorrow, and if I identify a nice OTC agent over the counter who sells cash for crypto, all I need is the information in my mind and a cheap electronics device, and I could get to that man, send him some crypto, and get $100,000 in Chinese yen for spending. I can do the same in Tokyo, I can do the same in Seoul, South Korea, Singapore, Dubai, Miami, Florida, Canada, Alberta, Mexico, or fucking Brazil. I can do it anywhere in the world. And no bank can stop me. Nobody can stop me from moving my money because my money doesn't move until I want it to. Get some fucking crypto.